Alright, so tomorrow is the huge Superman update, and we just got an official trailer. However, first of all, I just wanted to mention I did a full gameplay and review on tonight's item shop skins, Mr. Terrific, as well as the Engineer. If you want to check that out, I did get early access. Like I said, I did a full gameplay and review. So, the official Fortnite Twitter account tweeted this. They said, "Fish Stick sure got a glow up. Take on Superman's powers tomorrow in Battle Royale." So not only did they give us a over 1 minute long trailer, but there's also a blog post that highlights some of the details on this update. So first of all, obviously we do get all the rewards unlockable tomorrow, page 1 and page 2. If it's anything like the last few seasons, you've got to get account levels, which is kind of dumb in my opinion. I actually prefer the challenges, but the last few seasons, like I said, all you've had to do is earn about 20 some account levels to unlock everything. So I assume that's the way they're going this season as well. So before we get to the trailer, let's take a look at the blog. So it says, gain Kryptonian powers. It's time to heed the call. Starting July 11th at 9 a.m., so by the way, it doesn't start until 9 a.m. Eastern, Superman's Call Crystal has a chance to spawn in every Battle Royale and Zero Build match. The first player to find it will be given Superman's powers, gaining the ability to fly through the air, melt structures with heat vision, and flex superhuman strength. If other players fighting back are able to take you down, the transformed player will revert back to their normal self, rifting back to the battlefield. So what does that mean? If you don't get taken down, you can be Superman the entire match? Sounds like it to me. So it's just like the Godzilla event. It's just like the Star Wars event where you could control the ship. One person per game gets to be Superman. That's pretty cool. Then it says, take refuge, starting July 15th, so not tomorrow. Keep that in mind, it's not tomorrow with the update. Look no further than Superman's Fortress of Solitude for a superhero home base. An icy castle straight out of the Arctic tundra. The protector of Metropolis will be here offering services in exchange for bars. So this brand new POI does not come tomorrow, can't stress that enough. But rather July 15th, so that's this coming Tuesday. So I don't think tomorrow's actually a downloadable update, I think it's just a hotfix, whereas Tuesday should be the downloadable update. Next up it says, new innovations at Academy Tech Labs. Science! More Academy Tech Labs have opened up around the island, meaning more items for purchase. This includes the exotic unstable bounce grenade, which bounces multiple times and explodes on each bounce. And then it says more bang for the bar. And then there's the exotic unstable thunderclap DMR, firing an explosive bullet every 3 shots that damages all nearby players. So I think these are actually in the game right now, aren't they? I haven't had a chance to play yesterday or today, but I'm pretty sure they are. Next up it says, the man faster than a speeding bullet brought with him the new Surging Speed Boon, findable in chests or at Academy Tech Labs. It makes you sprint faster and consume less energy. With the amount of energy you consume reduced the higher your hero rank. You'll sprint very fast at rank S. So that's pretty cool. Sprint faster and consume less energy. It's always great to have a faster mobility item. And lastly, as mentioned at the start, it says unlock Superman, neither bird nor plane. Starting July 11th, owners of the Super Battle Pass can unlock the Superman outfit by earning 12 account levels. Well, there you go. It's confirmed right there. Work towards this goal by earning XP from any experience. So I swear we had to unlock over 20 some levels last time, but this time it says only 12. That's not bad. And then the blog post also talks about other things you can unlock, such as the Daily Flight Glider, the Super Cape Backbling, and the Crystal Smasher Pickaxe, plus the Super Save emote. Okay, to end, let's take a look at the trailer. Now, this is copyrighted. So this is actually pretty cool. We start in the icy tundra. And remember, the Fortress of Solitude will be a brand new POI, not tomorrow, but July 15th. And then we've got Fish Stick running frantically for his life. There's bullets flying at him. He trips and stumbles, flailing wildly here. This is crazy. He's running ferociously away from these guys. It looks like, who is that, Core? And then she looks frustrated beyond belief, but she looks pretty good there. That's a great looking skin for Core. And Fishstick is still running frantically, trying to get away. And then he gets a little glimmer of hope when he sees the brand new POI, the Fortress of Solitude. Yes, he's finally made it. How can you outrun a group of people shooting at you? I don't know. But there it is in all its glory, the Fortress of Solitude. Can't wait to play this POI. Hopefully it's just as impressive as it is in all the movies. But you can see the Superman emblem light up. The massive door opens. He's finally got some safety in here. He runs through the door. And inside we've got some more ice crystals everywhere. He does the icy slide all the way up. He looks down into the crystals. And it's a little blanket of safety over here. He cuddles up and cowers for his life. And here comes Core and her minions. I feel like... who's that guy on the right? Was that Gunner? I don't know. I get my characters confused. Well, she says, anyway, man, let's go straight in here. Let's see what's happening. And they do the dirty work for her as she stands back. Just like in every classic movie scene, the main villain doesn't dare go in first because chances are you're not coming out alive. So Fishstick, still cowering in the corner, looks around, blinks a few times, hears them approaching rapidly, takes a peek over the top rope, still gulping for his life. And then he accidentally triggers a hidden component here. He pushes one of the ice cubes down. And he's like, what in the world? What did I just do? I broke it. Didn't mean to do it. Uh-oh, then his camouflage starts to recede into the ground. And he's now a true sitting duck. He freaks out, ducks all the way down as the two men approach through the Superman Fortress of Solitude entrance. You can see the blizzard everywhere. The last bit of cover goes all the way down. That's actually hilarious. He's like, are you kidding me? Where's my cover? And then he blinks up, and lo and behold, he is now truly exposed. However, look what that is. There's a Superman logo just hovering in place right there. Looks pretty fancy. And then the two bad guys approach with their weapons drawn. He takes another look at the Superman logo. Considers it, ponders it, presses it, and what happens? Ding! His finger starts glowing like E.T., and then it surges all the way through him. He starts getting muscles like Popeye. Isn't that the spinach transformation right there? You can see it slowly trickles down his whole body as he beautifully transforms. I imagine this is how it's going to look in game when you collect the one and only Superman logo, one per game, and Core's like, oh man, not this Mickey Mouse bull squash. And then the door opens and you see this bright glimmer of red and blue, and it's just fast as fast can be. They start shooting frantically, and boom, this guy gets obliterated. The other guys get shot into the air, go flying. This faster than a speeding bullet blur is just smoking everyone. There's the laser beams from the eyes that obliterate everyone as well. And Core is now backed into a corner. Here comes Superman, swipes one of her other minions off her feet. That looked like Hush, I think. And Core's like, oh, I did it now. Superman slams her into the ground. She blows up into some cubes as well. We get another shot of the Fortress of Solitude. Pretty sweet all around here. And of course, it's none other than Superman. And now it's a 1v1 situation. Core v Superman. And don't forget his trusty sidekick, the awesome Superman dog. Now, I thought it would still have the fish stick face, but he fully transformed into Superman. So I don't know if our characters will keep their faces or if you literally just transform all the way into Superman. Probably the latter, but Core's not phased, and neither is Superman. Puts a little smirk on his face because nobody beats Superman. Nobody. And that, as they say, is that. A pretty sweet trailer all around. And then we've got none other than the title card. It says, look up, new heroic gameplay July 11th. So a pretty good trailer. Kind of stinks that the ending's copyrighted. I wanted to fully showcase everything. But hey, not bad. It's over a minute long, which is cool. It stars Fishstick. And it's pretty action-packed, if I do say so myself. So there you go. The huge update tomorrow. That's everything you need to know. Pretty impressive. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Like is always appreciated. And don't forget to use my Support-A-Creator Code, which is Tabor time.